What do you say? What he says, Mr. Gary? Hey, listen, I have a very serious cause to talk to you about at this moment right now. It's voting. Voting, voting. Listen, knucklehead, I'm hearing so many people talk about I'm not going to vote because I don't like either one of the candidates. Guess what? Maybe don't nobody like you either. But that doesn't mean they don't support you. That doesn't mean that they don't continue to encourage you. Listen, this election, it's very, very important. So I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm telling you just to vote. I'm telling you to make sure that you encourage your family and your friends to vote. And I also want you to come out for our Yo Vote Matters tour. That's right, it's a concert tour. We're going to be in St. Louis. We're going to be in the Boot Heel of Missouri. We're going to be in Kansas City, in Jeff City, and Columbia, Missouri. We're going to be all over the state of Missouri and maybe some in Illinois too. Hey, you go onto the website, you let us know where you'd like for us to end up coming. But most of all, we want you to get in there, get involved. We want you to make a change, make a chance to stand up for yourself and for your family. This voting is very, very, very important, and you need to do it. And if you cannot get up, dress up, stand up, be up, look up, then you know what you need to do. If you don't vote, you just need to shut up. Okay? Okay.
Stay conscious of your surroundings, man, and vote.
And vote.
Vote. Gotta vote, man. It ain't even about the president. Start with the local officials, you know what I'm saying? Start with what's going on in your community, man. That's how you can get what's going on up in the higher places, man.
And we know how we need to keep making it better and be sure more people are included in all the opportunities for our country.
Right. And you know what? Just like they're turning up and turning out for this, when else do we need them to turn up and turn out?
We got to turn out to vote August and November.
August and November.
August and November.
Right.
About that every single day. What we as individual Americans can do, not only to help benefit ourselves and our families, but what we can do to benefit our neighborhoods, what we can do to benefit our city, what we can do to benefit others that are less fortunate, and what we can do to really be, great Americans and support our country.
We're with John and Judy Baker. Hey, listen, you all, it's so important that you get out and vote, vote, vote. And it's so important that you know that when you're voting, you're not just supporting the candidates, you're supporting the young people. It's like Whitney Houston said, I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
This is our time. We have an opportunity for us all to unify and make a difference and show this, not just this state, but this nation, just who and what St. Louis is. And that's what we're going to do as one.
Hey, I'm Mr. Gary. Who do we have?
I'm Brian Wabi from
what's going on?
Man, I'm with the Hillary campaign. The enthusiastic response we're getting today, we're going to have a good November. We got people, we got to get everybody out to vote, though.
The Missouri Constitution says everyone has the right to vote.
Well, we got a big election. It makes a big difference for the future of this state, and we hope everybody comes out and helps.
Representing us, tell us how people can get involved.
First of all, register and vote.
Register and vote.
Because we got several 100,000 blacks in Missouri not registered. If we do our best, we can win. But if we don't show up, we can't win.
Vote for whoever you want to vote, but just make sure that you vote. How important is this vote?
It's definitely a big year, so the most people we can get out, the better it is.
Oh my God, listen. Now, someone says, you know what, I don't like any of the candidates, so I'm just not going to vote. What do you say?
Well, then you're wasting your voice in the election. This is your chance to have a voice.
How important is voting?
Voting is really important, especially when it comes to the African American community, it comes to underserved individuals, and especially when it comes to young professionals, which is the millennials.
I mean, if you don't vote, you have your chance to put your voice out there and make a difference.
Voting is so, so very important. If you don't vote because you say you don't like either one of the candidates, right, then guess what? They might not like you either. Stop acting all brand new. I'm talking to you, and you right now. This voting thing is so serious. And for everybody who does not and did not understand the struggle of what had to happen for people to be able to let you vote, you need to be voting. So you need to call your family members, you need to call your neighbors, you need to say, hey, listen, let's go vote.